Your entire reality is determined by one choice. Most entrepreneurs and conscious creators believe that their life is the sum of their total actions, their efforts, or their hustle. They build complex strategies and work 80-hour weeks trying to build a life of freedom, only to end up trapped in a prison of their own making. But the truth is, your life is not the sum of your actions. Your life is the sum of what you consistently choose to focus on. Where your awareness goes, your energy flows, and that's what grows. That's the reality that you build. This is the second critical piece of the perception puzzle. In the last video, we talked about the width of a beam of light in a flashlight, and how if you're able to expand the light of your awareness by expanding your perception to receive the reality that you choose. But just as important is where you point that flashlight of your awareness. You can be the most open-minded and expansive person in the world. You can have the most expansive perception and be all into the woo-woo stuff or the spiritual stuff or the quantum stuff. But if you keep pointing the flashlight of this supercomputer of awareness at what you don't want, you're just going to see more crap in glorious high-definition detail. If you haven't seen me before, my name's Aaron, and this is lesson 6 in our series on the mechanics of the reality creation process. You can find the whole series on the playlist on my channel. Click all the buttons, you know where to find it. This is the distinction that separates conscious creators from everyone else. Most people are reactors. The reactor lets their focus get hijacked by the world outside. The negative news report, the unexpected bill, the critical comment, the flashlight of their awareness gets yanked around by external triggers, and they aren't in charge of their consciousness or their mind. So their emotional state and their reality ends up being a chaotic mess. They live as a product of their environment. On the other hand, the conscious creator understands that their focus is the single most powerful creative tool, and they choose deliberately to point the flashlight of their awareness exactly and precisely on the reality they wish to amplify. They withdraw their attention from the stories of lack or fear or limitation, not because they're pretending that those things don't exist, but because they know that whatever they feed with their focus is what will grow. This is not just positive thinking. This is not about just slapping positive affirmations on top of a core belief of unworthiness. This is about making your entire life a conscious choice, moment by moment, to choose and to place your attention on exactly what you are choosing. Are you focusing on lack, or are you focusing on the feeling of being free? Are you focusing on the disappointment, or are you focusing on the feeling of being richly satisfied? You see, the universe doesn't care if you want something or how badly you want it. It only responds to where you place your focus. And by the way, focusing on wanting it implies that you don't have it, which creates more not having. Learning to master this shift is the difference between struggle and flow. So I want this to really stick for you. Go to the comments and anchor this in by typing the word focus. And if you're ready to learn the deep practices to train your focus like a muscle so that you can become the architect of your reality, you know what to do. The link for the class this week is up here in my bio, right up here or right down here. You know where to find it. Stop letting the world tell you where to look, because it's time to choose your view and to choose to live a life you love in every single moment. And that is a state of being. So I hope to see you there on the flip side.